Hello there, and happy June 2021. It's hard to believe that it is already almost the middle of the year. But June is summer, and I know I have clients up north, and I have clients in the south, and the sun is out, the birds, the flowers, so that brings happiness to my heart, and hopefully to yours also. And actually, let me say, some of you don't know me. My name is Giselle Carson. I am a business immigration attorney and compliance attorney. And I just came back from a virtual 4-day, full days immigration conference. That's the annual conference that the American Immigration Lawyers puts together. And last year, I attended the conference, same in June, and I came back not very energized or motivated, which is unusual. Now this year, even though I know that there is a lot of things that need work, and we're going to talk about some of those in my 3 talking points for you today, but the mood and the atmosphere at the conference was much more positive than last year. One of the most remarkable moments for me was that Secretary of DHS, Alejandro Mayorkas, was at the conference as the keynote speaker and agreed to actually be on the hot seat and take questions. Last year, no one from USCIS attended the conference. They were invited, they didn't show up. So the fact that he was there and he was actually answering questions and speaking about his goals and his vision for the agency, which includes modernizing our immigration process and providing avenues for legal immigration. I was just uplifted by that. I also attended the USCIS breakout section, same thing. The mood was just very different, again, from the fact that they were actually there. So those are my, my general comments to you for now. Some of the things so I have 3 kind of takeaways from the conference that I want you to think about for the month of June in terms of immigration. The first one is and this is especially for employers, and it's the I-9 COVID flexibility. As many of you know, USCIS, DHS, ICE extended the COVID flexibility for I-9s, meaning that you can verify work documents virtually. Many of you have been doing that already, but that creates some challenges and complexities. That flexibility is expected to end right now at the end of the summer, but we believe that will continue. However, there is a big difference between remote verification and this COVID flexibility. It, again, is creating a lot of challenges. So I will be giving a webinar June 24th, I believe, next Thursday, from 2 to 3. The email has been sent out for the registration. Please have your HR person, whoever works with the I-9, attend this webinar, because I will be addressing remote hires. I would be addressing name changes. I would be addressing several of the issues that I am getting questions about from employers. So that's my first thing, the I-9 and I-9 compliance. The second one, which I'm very happy about, again, came out of the news as part of the conference, is that employment authorization renewals. Some of you know, and this goes for employers and you foreign nationals that have some of these employment authorization documents. Employment authorization documents that are being issued as part of the green card process are typically only valid for 1 year, because typically the foreign national gets the green card within that year. So there's no need for a 2-year EAD. But this is one of those things that the agency can and did change without congressional approval. So these are the little things that they can do to facilitate this process and reduce the backlogs. which they have done. So going forward, you should be seeing that employment authorizations based on adjustment of status will be issued for 2 years instead of 1 year. What does that mean for you employers is that you will not have to re-verify these EADs every year. You will not have to worry about the EAD expiring and not being renewed. You will be able to have more continuity on your workforce. So it's all good. And then last but not least is ongoing delays. I cannot, as I said, there's goods and bads, and we're just being flexible. There are ongoing delays on as part of the USCIS process and as part of the consular processing. The agency USCIS, again, is taking some steps to facilitate eliminating that backlog. Again, this issue with the EADs is one of those. Another one, they're waiving employment-based green card interviews. In fact, we just got 2 green cards in. They're gorgeous. We have been waiting for them for over a year, and now they're here. They're employment-based green cards. The foreign nationals did not have to go to an interview. The interview was waived because the agency felt that the filing was strong enough. All the evidence they needed was there. There was good employment history, good track record, immigration track record. So those 2 foreign nationals green cards were approved without an interview. Again, that clears 2 interviews that USCIS didn't have to do. So again, we're seeing some progress, but at the same time, I'm seeing I-140s, employment-based category 1 actually for managers and executives that are taking still over a year. So hopefully we're going to see some of those come down. But so that's on the USCIS side. On the consular processing side, and I'm actually going to read from an alert that we received, practice advisory, immigrant visa, processing delays. The gist of this whole alert basically is it starts with after enduring a whole year of embassies and consulates not operating at full capacity, we have significant backlogs. We are trying to prioritize processing. We have more than 500,000 immigrant visa applications in the backlog. That doesn't even include the non-immigrant work visas. So the backlogs are tremendous at the consulate. We're working daily with clients that are trying to get appointments because they have to travel. And we were looking at Australia just the other day, and I think Sydney had a 10-day, and Melbourne, which is where our client wanted to process, had 240-day wait. So those are the kind of things that we're seeing out there. So my short message to you, if you do not have to travel abroad, if you do not have to renew a visa, please hold back. I know many of you want to travel, want to see family. This is not necessarily the time to do it. So those are my updates. Maybe it's been a little longer than usual, but I just had all this energy coming from the conference that I want to pass on to you. I look forward to working with you, helping you with your immigration process and helping you achieve your goals so that you have peace of mind and gain time for the things that you really want to do. Thank you for tuning in, and employers, sign up for the June 24th webinar on I-9. You would not regret it. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.